Hello, beautiful soul. How are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Angelica, and let's get into today's transmission. So, we have already done the things, and I seem to be speaking to someone who is on the rise. You're on the rise. Your energy, your frequency on the rise. Well, let me tell you. When I was bringing out the cards, holy shit, we got resentment. Okay. So I asked, who is this? Who is holding the resentment? Where is this coming from? Yeah. And then we get, what is this? Gains, increase, and level up, right? You're on the rise. This seems to be, okay, this seems to be energy being projected towards you at this time because people around you can sense it, they can feel it, no matter what circumstances physically might look like at this point. You are on the rise, right? You're on the rise. You're on the rise. People can feel this, people can sense it intuitively in the unseen realms, right? On the mental landscape, in the emotional landscape, people can feel it. So you are on the rise, right? In the heart space, we got green shirt. You're weighing your options. I hear weighing your options. You're weighing your options, right? It seems like there's someone projecting resentment, someone either secretly or obviously resentful of your come up, of your rising. Now, here's the thing, it doesn't feel conscious, and a lot of times it's not conscious. But the way that I have this sitting on my desk here is that it's kind of like this, right? And the way her head is tilted almost looks like she's looking down on her, right? But her eye, if you see her eye, she's actually looking out the side, almost as if to say, someone's giving you the side eye. Okay? Someone's giving you, because you're on the rise, you're on your come up, your energy is rising, your vibration, your frequency. Like I said, I feel like this keeps coming around. And no matter what your circumstances look like or how you feel about them, it feels like there's someone else projecting this level of resentment. And obviously, it's coming through as a toxic attachment, right? A toxic cord attachment, some kind of karmic energy. So it does feel like there's also, with this resentment, we're talking about karma and karmic energies. There is, one second, there seems to be a clearing out. Let's see. Source, speak to me about this. It feels like there's a clearing out. Can you speak to this? There just seems to be there's a clearing out of karmic energies, right? And someone may be coming forward with an apology, an olive branch to say, hey, let's keep the peace, let's do the things. We all have a higher plan, we all have a higher purpose, right? And it seems to be coming from someone who is feeling lost. Okay. But you understand that from a higher place, a higher plan, is actually unfolding. Okay, so there are karmic energies, right? It's coming from this person that's feeling lost. You also even may feel that they owe you an apology. Um, an apology is on its way, or you're being called to offer one. But there's wherever the resentment is around money, around finances, around seeing other people rise, there just seems to be this other sense of like, oh, I feel lost. And this person that's on the rise, they're triggering my scarcity, my they're also triggering this deep inner understanding that you are the creator of your reality and that you can do that for yourself as well. So, whether you're the person giving, projecting resentment or the one that's receiving it, everybody's going to fall in a little bit differently here. This is very omnidirectional. So, take it how it resonates. Only you know how it fits into your story. Um, so, with that, if you're the one in resentment, you may need to offer an apology. Okay? Words carry the power to mend what has been broken, but only if they come from the heart. Okay? And we see that this lady, that's you. She's in her heart. Okay? That's you. But it needs to come from the heart. Wow, there's a lot of ways. There's a lot of ways that this is coming through. Okay? Some people are holding the resentment here. If you're resentful, oh, interesting. There's a lot of shake up. Okay, so we're going to shake it up a little bit and say the thing. You're feeling a little resentful. You may be feeling a little resentful around finances, money, and it may even trigger you to see other people come up, rise, because you're like, well, how the fuck did they do it? What did they fucking do differently? Why did they? And again, conversely, someone is doing this. Someone may be doing this to you. So again, take it how it resonates. However, there is this clearing. Oh, interesting. Okay, we're cutting the cords here. Those are karmic cords, but we're cutting the cords here. Okay. Yeah. That's good. That's good. So, yeah. You are on the rise. You are on the come up. And there are others that are looking down on you, resentful because they feel lost in their own story, in their own head, in their own life. And yeah, maybe they owe you an apology, but you also understand that there's a higher plan for you, that there is a bigger, there's bigger fish to fry than whatever this is or whoever this is projecting low thoughts and feelings towards you because of their own feelings of inadequacy. Okay? They're just projecting that on you. Then comes, so there's a lot of resentment. There's a lot of like lower vibrational energy here because we got like, interesting. Wait, what is this saying? Yeah, it feels like it's coming from someone that, right, they're throwing curses or spells on you because they when they look in the mirror, they don't like what they see. They're projecting this image. They're projecting this image onto you of them feeling ugly, okay? Of feeling inadequate, of feeling mediocre. Um, and here's the thing, it almost feels like it's coming from a person who we see beta here, but I almost hear Betty too. Like I keep hearing Betty. She's a real Betty. um, it almost feels like it's coming from someone who may be friendly, helpful, reliable, but like also is carrying this undercurrent of resentment towards you. So, yeah, and then we have binding. We have like finances, and this feels so tight. It feels just so constricted to me. So it feels like whatever resentment is going on, there is a lot of resentment going on here. Like, why? Why are we so resentful? Um, Here's the thing, resentment, these things, attachments, boop, boop, boop. It just feels like someone is possibly from their unconscious parts wanting you to fail, wanting to cast black magic or some kind of ugly spell upon you. And it seems that it would come from a beta or Betty, if you know a Betty. Because I keep getting Betty. It's interesting. But from a person who might feel like they're not the main character in their own story, right? They might feel like they're a supporting character, a supporting actor in their own movie. Someone that feels like a beta. Okay. Um, yeah, and it just feels like they around the aspects of love, finances, spiritual, energetic, these types of things, their energy feels more constricted because they haven't done the work. This feels very tight, very constricted, very tight in the chest. So we're moving a lot of energy to move that out of your field. But there are things there. Okay. Now, what this is bringing out is because I got yes in the reverse. And this is actually moving towards, if you see that, these, she has her hands in a triangle, right? And it's almost like she's sending the energy down, right? She's sending the energy downward, and it feels like it's going down into the earth, saying yes to yourself, your manifestations, your life force, your creations, your fill in the blank. Um, and in the past, it feels like you were this. You were the one that felt like the supporting character in your own story. Someone who felt very constricted around love, around finances, around energy, spiritual. You might have even felt like someone who was unattractive. Okay? This yes to me is saying, yes, you've transformed. Yes to you. Yes to your abundance. But it also feels like grounding into your own energy rather than being concerned with all of this other energies that are surrounding in your environment. It feels like saying yes to you, even though paradoxically this is reversed, right? This feels like saying yes to you and grounding into, because it feels like the earth element to me. It feels like, no, I need to ground me. I need to say yes to me. And I just need to ground yes to me, to me. Okay. And then meanwhile, dance. I need to say yes to me. Dance. I'm going to dance with life. I'm going to dance with this opportunity. I'm going to dance with this circumstance. I'm going to dance with myself. I'm going to dance with finances, right? I'm going to, hell, I'm going to even dance with this resentment. And I'm going to cheerfully, joyfully dance with it until it dances right the fuck on out of my life. Because you saying yes to you, right? You saying yes to you means that you're unapologetically, authentically, and genuinely grounded into your own energy, grounded into your creations, manifestations, your projects, your whatever it is that you feel called to create or inspired to plant at this time. Okay? This feels like, no, I'm grounding into my own energy. I'm going to become this single point of focused intention. And I'm going to say yes to me. That means I say no to everybody else, right? I say no to that which is not in alignment. And then it flips. Very interesting how this energy is. And if we're in Gemini season, that kind of makes sense because sometimes Gemini energy for me can flip real quick. It can flip your perspective really quick, right? But it can turn things on its head in order to bring a new perspective. So there's something about Gemini energy coming in here to flip things on its head and to change your perspective around things so that you become the main character of your own story, you know? And then that, in that embodiment, you can inspire the Bettys to come into the alignment with their own truth. You can be an inspiration to those around you that may have at one time felt resentful or bitter towards you and your blessings. And actually helped them spark that determination within themselves to dig deeper, to look deeper, to go a little bit farther, to keep going, and to release the resentment. Because here's the thing, they may be resentful towards you, but they're really resentful towards themselves because there's a level of betrayal, a level of self-abandonment here that disappears. It dissolves when you just keep saying yes to yourself, right? And somebody needed to hear that, is what I'm hearing. That self-abandonment dissolves when we start saying yes to ourselves and stop abandoning ourselves. And we, in that saying yes to ourselves, we're saying no to the other things. No, this isn't my vibration, right? No, I'm not bound by these things. No, that's not my frequency. No, that's not me. I know who I am. I know what I came here to do. And I say yes to me. And I say yes to the dance that is life. Right? It came up upside down too. But it's sitting on my desk like this. Right? Saying yes to the dance. Dancing, to me, that's dancing. Oh, interesting, interesting. In this card, I didn't even see it. We have the moon. So internally, to that inner world, that unseen world, right? I get intuition, saying yes to your intuition. And here's the thing, it feels like just if you get up and dance, you find a good song that just like hypes you up. And if you're like me, on any given day, it could be different. It's not always the same. But it feels like if you just find the right song, the right groove, the right vibe, and you dance, you can dance your way out of any kind of energy or attachment that might come your way. Okay. Or and you can dance, you can certainly dance your way out of any kind of constrictive energies that are wanting to restrict you from from liberation, but also from feeling free, that freedom, that liberation within yourself. Okay, because that's where it really matters. That's where it really matters, is feeling the freedom within yourself. And on the bottom of the deck, over here, when it comes to this kind of more karmic energy, right? We got doubt, insecurity, self doubt, envy, right? Again, envy and resentment goes hand in hand. So, typically, not typically, for most of you, this is being projected at you. For some others of you, you're projecting that. And it's really to help you bring your own insecurities out into in front of your face so you can see them. So you can see that it's really just your own insecurity. And there's no judgment in that. You can be gentle with yourself. You don't have to belittle or be harmful in any kind of way towards yourself for being insecure or self doubting or resentful of other people's good fortune and the things that they've created for themselves. You don't have to be judgmental. You don't have to do that to yourself. It's all information, my love. It's simply information for you to integrate into your life so you can embody that change and shift, quantum leaping yourself into your new reality, right? Into the new timeline, into that new trajectory of who you actually are. So, you, my friend, are on the rise. You are on the rise. But, like, all of this other energy around here, too, is saying be mindful of who you let into your energetic field, who you exchange with, how you're exchanging. This is not about fear. It's literally about awareness and being aware of the things that are happening around you and the things that are happening within the people and within the environments that are around you. Okay? Being aware of different levels because your money is coming in. Your level up is coming in. Your glow up is coming in. Okay, your upgrades are coming in. And there are those around you that I'm hearing sometimes I'm hearing withholding information. So sometimes you might want to be like, I'm not going to tell this person about what I'm creating or what I have up next, or because you understand that new ideas, they need time to be nourished. They need time in the womb, right? They need time in that void space to gain energetic momentum. With all of this awareness, right? It seems to unlock something within. Okay? Yeah, my friend, you're coming out of big karmic. I'm hearing karmic loops, karmic cycles, karmic contracts, karmic vows. Karmic relationships. Okay? Some of you, your finances are bound with your a karmic person in your life, and you're gonna unlock a solution to how you disentangle those in ways that are fair and balanced. I'm not saying you're going to be happy with all of the things. I'm saying if you look back from an objective perspective, they're more fair and balanced. Okay? Don't let your ego get in the way of what is fair and balanced, because your ego is biased. Your ego likes safety. So anything that's deemed not safe, your ego will, you typically is automatically going to reject it and say, nope, don't think so. All right. And how funny. How funny. Wow. Okay. No. This is for some of you, there's an apology coming in. Okay. I was shuffling the deck, and literally this one came out again. Okay. So for some of you, an apology is in order. For others of you, you owe an apology. Okay. And you're already going to know which way you sit, or which side of the fence you sit on. Just intuitively, instinctively, you're going to already know. But my friend, you're on the come up. You just need to be aware of the attachments, the cords, the people, and what's going on inside of them in your environment. Learn how to dance, my friends. Like, it feels like this collective would be, it would highly benefit from dancing. In the middle of the day, let's do a dance break. All right, 15 minutes. Let's just dance. Let's find some songs and dance, or let me just find one song. Let me dance to that song, see how I feel. There's something about movement of energy, dancing, more in terms of divine feminine type of intuitive, just kind of like flowy movements are going to help reset your energy. I'm hearing reset your divine feminine for some of you, so that it'll allow your energy to ground into you, your yes, your reason, your purpose, your mission for being here. Okay? I'm going to leave it there, my friends. Feel free to let me know in the comments how this resonated. And so if you stayed, let's see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If you stayed to the end of the video, what I'm hearing is comment in the comments, I'm in my glow up era. Because whoever I'm talking to, you're in your glow up era. And take heed to these words. It's only going to get better. That doesn't mean everything is always perfect, but things are continuously getting better and better and better and better. And your attention to those, your ability to uh, really drop into those and feel how good it feels to just for everything to get better and better and more expansive and more just continuing to flow that expansion into you, the more juicy that energy is going to be, the more delicious that energy, and like um, the more juiced up you get it, it's going to go further, farther, faster. It's going to come back to you exponentially quicker. Okay, so really sit, like allow yourself to go on a rampage. Bringing in the idea of Abraham Hicks, of going on that rampage of gratitude. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for this and that. And oh my God, look at this. I feel like it's going to give your manifestations a boost and help those manifestations come in almost like I'm feeling like intensity. I'm feeling like, what is that feeling of when something just pops in out of the blue and you're like, it's almost like shocking at the level of speed, accuracy, precision that it comes in. And it's just like this. I can feel that for you, my friends. I can feel that. Keep saying yes to yourself. Okay. Ground in this energy into the earth, because it's coming. Your come up is not only coming, but it's here. Your reality just hasn't quite caught up. It hasn't quite caught up. Keep your vibe high. Keep dancing. Let me know in the comments how this resonated. Comment, I'm in my glow up era, and I will talk to you in the next one. Love you.